All right, and we are recording. Thank you so much, Mr. Clark, for joining me on our Coffee with Principals series. This will be real quick, but we wanted to take an opportunity to introduce you to candidates that might be interested in your school. My first question for you would be if you could tell us a little bit about what led you to education and into the teaching profession.
Well, I was going to college for a business degree. I grew up around family business, so I learned a lot about dealing with the public and just everything about business. So I thought that's where I'm going to go and end up getting my degree. And throughout that time, I answered an ad to a football coach because I had a background in athletics, played athletics growing up, and always loved it. And answered an ad to be a football coach and took over a program. And, that's a whole story in itself of, when I say took over a program, I thought I was going in to be an assistant coach. So coaching football in inner city Tampa, working with youth. And my wife, she was my fiance and then became my wife, saw me working with kids and just said, that's your calling. You really need to do that. And so then I pursued becoming a physical education teacher for secondary so I could be a coach and I could work with kids. I was that guy who always preferred working with kids and playing with kids, whether it was at a party, social, the adults were together and here I am a young adult and I'm off working with kids. So that's what got me into education, the love and seeing the reward and seeing what I could do and making those connections with the kids.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. If you could tell me a little bit about your school culture and some things that you guys maybe have in place or some things that you do for your new teachers that might be coming on board.
Well, we have, we're all about teams. We have collective commitments to teams within a big team. So when I say that, we obviously have a specific team for our new teacher, our induction program. So I have dedicated people who I trust that are really have the best interest of those teachers involved who are coming in, whether they're brand new to the profession or whether they're, coming from another school, another district, another state. They're still going to have to be acclimated to what we do and how things function here. So rely on those folks who have the experience, have the understanding of Eustis High School and the way we do things. And I'm hands-on with that as well. But that team sets up meetings. We provide mentors, not only a mentor, but also a buddy. And it's on a case-to-case basis. My leader in that area basically, calls it differentiation amongst that because we meet the needs of the individuals who come into us, and, head on with what they need. But we acclimate them to everything. And we try not to leave anything out because there are so many questions that new folks to the profession don't even realize they're going to have. So we definitely have a supportive team in doing that. And, to the culture, we definitely, like I said, about teams and everything's about commitment. We have what we call shout outs every week. We send for every teacher, every staff member to provide a shout out, something positive or some experience they've had. And, since you mentioned the new teachers, I thought I would bring up a couple of shout outs. This one came from and I'll just show you, this is the specific, document that comes out. And the morale, everybody wants to hear from their colleagues, from their peers about what they see, get that pat on the back. And I can say it and different folks can say it, but when it's coming from all the other individuals, it's really good. This came from a first-year teacher with us this year. I took a huge leap of faith coming into education, and I have never looked back for a moment. I wouldn't have survived my first year as a teacher without you all, and I couldn't be more grateful. Thank you for the love, support, encouragement, generosity, smiling faces, hilarious sarcasm, open doors, and open hearts. To me, that says it all. I'm a actions, I speak louder than words kind of guy, and when a brand new teacher is saying that, this comes from another one of our teachers. Many thanks for the humor, support, and collegial spirit these 4 years that I've experienced at EHS. Influentials, capturing kids' hearts is what you are. Keep up the good work. Catch them and help them learn. Society needs you today more than ever. And I'm going to go back to the middle of that. When we talk about capturing kids' hearts, that's what we work on, building relationships. So our culture is that there's a connection between everything we do as educators with our students. We engage them. And it said influentials capturing kids' hearts. That's because that's what I refer to our teachers as influentials. I'll send emails. I don't say teachers. I started out by saying influentials because I want to remind everybody each day that you truly have that impact on kids' lives.
I love that. I love that term too. They truly are influencers. And, I love how you guys have incorporated that into your culture there. That's awesome.
Thank you. We're very proud of that, and it does make a difference. Like I said, when you hear teachers saying that, it's ingrained, and teachers like that want to see it grow and continue to grow here at Eustis High School.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I am actually going to quickly share my screen just so that those that are watching this can actually just see some quick stats about your school. So we have Eustis High School here, which is located in Eustis, Florida. I have some information about their vision, and I actually pulled some information about how they encourage their students to participate in the community and be involved and have hands-on experiences, which I thought that was a great thing to kind of highlight for you guys. And then I have the information about where your school is located, and so I'll leave that up for a few minutes. I'd like to thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Clark. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day.
You're welcome. So I'll close with our motto, Eustis High School, the best in everyone. That pretty much sums it up. That's what we are, that's what we represent, and that's what we seek in everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.